here's Paul saying to them, hey, it's been 14 days since you've eaten something. Take some food. Now, I don't know about you. I'm going to tell you, I always feel better after I eat something. I always feel better after I take a nap. Jesus was always having some meals. And he was always, and a few times we see Jesus was sleeping. I think a lot of us will do a whole lot better. This is just not very spiritual. Here's some practical stuff. Take a nap and eat something. Just take a nap. Go take a nap, eat something. You're hangry. You need to get things back in perspective, all right? So here's Paul saying, get some food in you. For it will give you strength for a hair. Here's Paul being real practical, right? Sometimes being real encouraging is just being real practical, right? Somebody's going through a major time in life, take them something to eat, right? There's nothing like the ministry of Casserole to help somebody in a time of need, right? So, I don't know what to say. They're going through a tough time. Bake them something, right? So it's just hospitality, and Paul knew that ministry to help somebody else in a real practical way. Yes, Paul, we saw God do miracles through, and he's preaching the gospel, but Paul was like, hey, let's just grab a quick meal, guys. This is really going to help us. We hadn't eaten for 2 weeks, and to give us strength. And then he says this, for not a hair is to perish. He's still giving them vision from the head of any of you. Next verse, verse 35. And when he had said these things, he took bread and gave thanks to God. Here's Paul. Pastor, should we pray out in public before we eat? Here's Paul praying before 275 other people, most of who were not believers. Pray, would you? Out loud. And not just when we eat, but pray without ceasing at all times. Broke the bread and began to eat. And guess what happened? They were all encouraged and ate some food themselves. We were, Luke is saying, verse 37, about 276 persons in the ship. And when they had eaten enough, they lightened the ship. They threw all the rest of the stuff overboard. All the rest of the wheat into the sea.